What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
A spin-off of the Addams Family is always welcome, and it's no surprise that the eldest child received special treatment on Wednesday. Christina Ricci's chilling, charismatic performance as Wednesday Addams on the Barry Sonnenfeld film elevated the firstborn Addams to iconic status. When the franchise went animated in 2019, Wednesday was once again the focus. There's a new mystery series on Netflix starring our favorite emo. Wednesday delivers an indulgent helping of the strange and wonderful, along with some choice monochrome fashions and unforgettable dance moves, as it delves into the mind of arguably the most mysterious Addams on her quest to find out who is maiming and killing the residents of Jericho. After the finale, we naturally went digging for hints, just like Wednesday, played by Jenna Ortega. Wednesday's final Season 1 episode delivered a couple of surprises, leaving fans to guess who sent the mysterious text, but we'll need more than speculation to satisfy our curiosity. Another season is the most obvious solution, but will there be one? Here's everything we know about the second season of Wednesday. When will Wednesday's Season 2 premiere? After 10 weeks of agony, Netflix confirmed that a second season is on the way. On January 6th, Netflix released a video in which Jenna Ortega says, over a montage of Season 1 clip and fan event footage, over the past few weeks, I've been hunted, haunted, and mimicked millions of times across the internet. It's been pure hell. Thank you. To the tune of Lady Gaga's Bloody Mary, Netflix declared one more misery is on the way. Season 2 of the global phenomenon will be released. That's all there is to it. No date, no details, just the commission. But it's all right. We can work with that. Wednesday co-creator Miles Millar told Netflix Tudum it's been incredible to create a show that has connected with people all over the world. I'm very excited to continue Wednesday's perilous journey into Season 2. We can't wait to dive into another season and explore the bizarre, eerie world of Nevermore. We just need to make sure Wednesday hasn't emptied the pool first. It's encouraging and exciting to see how much engagement there is. Peter Friedlander, Netflix head of US and Canada scripted series, told Variety in December, "How much do people want to come to Netflix, watch these shows, and then talk about them? That's what we're pouring all of our efforts into." It's not just the dance, he continued, but people dressing up and buying makeup and wanting to look like Wednesday Addams. For me, the resurgence is something that has been in the culture for a long time, but has never been this pronounced. We want to investigate this phenomenon and figure out why it exists. There was a lot of speculation about where Wednesday Season 2 would end up. Following Amazon's merger with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, the production company that makes Wednesday for Netflix, industry rumors suggested that the second installment might not be on Netflix, but rather on Prime Video. But as we predicted at the time, that was nonsense. Who will return for Season 2 on Wednesday? It's impossible to imagine Wednesday and her right-hand man, Thing, not returning for Season 2. So it's no surprise that Ortega is reprising her role as part of the announcement. Wednesday's potential love interest, Xavier Thorpe, played by Percy Hines-White, will almost certainly return for Season 2. Rejected but not forgotten, the poor guy may have a chance now that Tyler is out of the picture. Is he or is he not? Wednesday's sort of boyfriend turned villain was detained when we last saw him, but something tells us that the guttural growl he emitted at the end of Season 1 could lead to a breakout. If that's the case, we can expect Hunter Doohan to return to his Hyde persona for Season 2. Christina Ricci's oily Miss Thornwell could make a return, as she didn't quite achieve her goals in Season 1. The seemingly sweet teacher turned out to be in cahoots with Hyde and was out to get the outcasts. She was eventually defeated by Eugene's angry bees and a boot to the face from Wednesday, but anything is possible at Nevermore. After all, Ricci was asked about a possible return to Yellow Jackets Season 2 on the red carpet for Entertainment Tonight, and she said she's all for it, if she gets the chance, of course. I don't think I'm allowed to say, she explained, adding, "The door is open on my end. She was a lot of fun to play with. It's always so fun to play a villain. Gwendoline Christie's Larissa Weems may have bitten the big one, but her death was a little ambiguous. She may return. After all, resurrections are a thing in this world, and her story did seem somewhat cut short. Christie herself stated in an interview, "We haven't seen her buried, have we? I don't think Larissa Weems would be prepared to entertain or be dominated by something as mundane as death." However, The Sandman has been renewed for a second season, so there may be scheduling conflicts. Fingers crossed this isn't the case, because Christie is addictive as both Lucifer and Weems, and we need both. Dr. Kinbit's fate, on the other hand, was not so ambiguous. Riki Lindhome's character, Slashed and Gashed, is unlikely to have survived the Hyde attack, and will thus likely not return for Season 2. Wednesday Season 2 plot. What will happen? Emma Myers, who plays Wednesday's werewolf roommate, Enid Sinclair, revealed in a January 2023 interview with Variety that anything is possible on the show. "We haven't talked about direction at all," Myers told publication. "I don't know what the game plan is for anything." But in response to those who were rooting for Enid and Wednesday, Myers revealed that she has different plans for Season 2. "As far as love interests for Wednesday go, I feel like she needs to take her season of singleness at least for a second season," she said. "She just had a whole fiasco with her men. She needs to rest for a while. If I had gone through that, I would be hesitant to date anyone." We mentioned loose strings in the plot direction, and boy, were they left flapping in the breeze. Despite her penchant for pain, she didn't seem to relish Wednesday's discovery that her boyfriend was the monster terrorizing Nevermore. As a double dose of betrayal, he was being controlled by Miss Thornwell, his teacher's favorite, who turned out to be a bitter normie with a vendetta against the outcasts. Tyler is likely to remain Miss Thornwell's controlled pet, but we're almost certain he escaped, and even more certain he'll resurface in Wednesday's life. But whether he's a friend, lover, or foe remains to be seen. Is Wednesday's Season 2 villain known? However, Hunton Doohan, who plays Tyler, certainly has his theories on the fate of his character. Doohan stated in an interview that he was certain his troubled character Tyler escaped the clutches of the law. "I do think he escaped at the end. I was ecstatic when I saw that on the page. I was like, come on, don't be dead, he said. Doohan's remark about Tyler's Season 1 arc does shed some light on which version of Tyler, good or bad, we might see in Season 2. "I think he was being controlled by Miss Thornwell," said Doohan. "Then he had to go manipulate Wednesday to carry out their plan, which I think he did pretty well. If he was being manipulated, it can mean that redemption awaits him. That is, if he can break free from Miss Thornwell's grip. However, there may be other villains worth keeping an eye on." The ominous presence of the Morning Songs, a cult-like group ran by Bianca's siren mother, capable of luring in new members, was mentioned a few times in the show. Bianca's mother coerced her into joining them in order to bolster their persuasive case. The Morning Songs could be easily elevated to main villain status in Wednesday Season 2. Watch this space. The mystery texter is one thing that definitely needs to be cleared up. Soon after Xavier gives Wednesday a new phone, she receives a cryptic, threatening text with stalkery photos of herself. Who's the sender? That is unknown. But it is the type of danger that will set Wednesday's soul on fire. It will also undoubtedly help set the wheels of a Season 2 story in motion. Well, that's it. For now, make sure that you like our video. Subscribe to the channel to get updated regularly. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.